What's up, people? We are here with a new visual novel that I'm honestly really excited about playing. It's a public demo of a free game that is being currently made by basically just by fans of both the visual novel genre and I guess Pokemon. So yeah, I've been keeping an eye on this for quite a while, and the newest demo sort of got released a while ago, not too long, a couple of days I think. And yeah, this is the last public demo from as far as I read that's going to be available, and then they're going to be focusing on the full game. So I'm going to be showcasing this this demo, the entirety of it that's available, and then whenever the full game does get released, which is probably quite a while after this, I'll be playing through that as well. But I'm honestly just really excited about this for several reasons. Like, I mainly play visual novels, right? That's the kind of thing that I like doing at the moment, and I think a lot of people are enjoying it as well, which is awesome, of course. And I honestly never freaking thought that there would be Pokemon visual novel. Like, honestly, I realize that this is fan made and not made by Nintendo at all, you know, but who amongst us can honestly say that Pokemon has not had an impact on their life at some point in their life, right? I freaking grew up with Pokemon. I watched it when I was little. I have the earliest memories of my life probably are somewhat about Pokemon, where I watched Pokemon before school, and then, yeah, spoiler alert, even though it's been like 20 years or something, I'm still gonna give you guys a spoiler alert, but I just remember like crying in the morning after watching the episodes of like Butterfree's goodbye, Pikachu's goodbye. Like, holy crap, I am a really old school Pokemon guy. And yeah, from what I have sort of the small bits and pieces that I do know about this game and like what it contains, is that there are actually like real characters of both the game and I think the TV series as well. So you can actually see like familiar characters, which is, in my opinion, is really awesome. But I do want to give you guys a heads up in that I haven't really been paying that much attention to the newer generations. Like, I've watched a lot of Pokemon, and the only I've watched up until Black and White, I think, as well. I've played up until Black and White. So generations beyond that, which I believe is only one, I don't know much about. So forgive my ignorance if I don't know a couple of things about that, or just miss obvious things that you'll be like, what? Oh, I know that one. But you know, I am really an old school guy. I really grew up with the original generation. Even the second and third were like, yeah, I know those pretty well. But I remember having a poster of the original 151. So yeah, that's my jam. So, you know, forgive me if I miss a couple of things about the newer generation at least. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. Pokémon Academy Life. Let's start. This is a fan-made game based on characters from the Pokémon franchise. It is not to be purchased or sold for monetary reasons. Damn, there goes my plan of selling it to my cousin. At first, I wasn't so sure, but once I got on that bus and the engine started humming, the air brakes released, the other passengers started yapping away, dozing off, blasting their music through headphones that might as well not even be there. I knew this wasn't a dream. After 16 years, I left Palatown, that little village in the southwestern pocket of Kanto. I was headed for the Kobukan region, a piece of land that's farther away from home than I thought. Kobukan, that's actually like, that's one of those tiny details, but it's really awesome where they added like the way of correctly pronouncing that name, because some names in games, especially when it's like Japanese names, for example, especially when it like the person's names, sometimes they are really difficult to pronounce, although I think I do fairly decent with them. But still, having a tiny little help like this actually is so useful, and it's awesome as well, because I don't think I've seen any other visual novels, at least not the ones that I've played, do that. Not within the text itself. I think like sometimes you have an option where you can read up on the lore and just the background information, that sort of stuff. Sometimes they have the correct pronunciation like in this form, but to have it actually like in here, that's actually just really awesome. Just a minor detail that actually has a huge impact for me. In front of me is Kobukan Academy, the place where this new chapter of my life will begin. Finally free, I take a much anticipated moment to stretch my limbs out after remaining glued to a bus seat for over 10 hours. My knees creaked, as if I were 50 years past my prime. Well, that's no good. The sounds of other new arrivals soon filled the air, redirecting my focus. The atmosphere is a healthy blend of curiosity and excitement from students who have made their own journeys here. While I'm unfamiliar with these surroundings, a prickling but desirable chill shoots up and down the back of my spine. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins now. I just can't help but dive and immerse myself in this unique sensation. My eagerness builds up, and I catch myself dazed with a rapidly spreading goofy smile. I pat both sides of my face to bring myself back to reality. It's a good thing I got some sleep on the bus. I was imagining all the different people I'll soon meet, different Pokemon I'll be able to see, train, learn about. I mean, hey, that's the entire point of coming here, right? Daydreaming, the #1 time waster. But still, long ride aside, I have to admit I'm liking the look of this place already. Oh, it looks so fancy. No point standing around. I stretch mightily one more time before picking up my 2 cases of luggage. I don't have a whole lot on me, just the essentials. All my belongings in tow, I head towards the main entrance of what I believe to be the residence hall. It's a short walk past the entrance gates, so I cut down my stride. I'd like to take in as much of the sights as I can whenever there's an opportunity. Oh, is that us? That's us. But whether I like it or not, taking the scenic route will have to wait until another time. The building's mechanical doors automatically swing open upon my approach. The same noise when you enter doors. Oh, this is awesome. Hiya! Welcome to the Relic Hall, one of the 3 residence halls of this esteemed academy. Your name is? A clown greeted me as soon as I got into the building. I assume he's some sort of tour guide that's staffed here. I guess I'll play along. What's your name? Oh, it's time to bust it out. There'll be girls here for sure, right? I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna bust out the Luda. I see. So you're Luda. That's me, the one and only. Professor Oak wouldn't stop talking about you. Have you met up with him yet? Champ? Champ? Wait, was I supposed to meet up with the professor before coming here? Weird. I don't remember him telling me anything like that. Whatever. He's got his hands full without looking out for me. Seriously, he never runs out of things to research. What's next? More Pokédex updates? Evolution theory? Oh my god, he still has the Pokédex? It's gotta be on version 10,734 or something right now. Holy crap. He's getting old. Shouldn't he start taking it easy? No, not yet. Hey, no worries. He's a busy man. We all know it. Today especially, with all the students and media hustling and bustling through. This hall guide seems on top of things. And he's right about Professor Oak. I'm sure Pallet Town's only on the map because that's where the professor's research lab is. At least that's the only reason I can think of. He's one of the biggest celebrities in the Kanto region, so I'm not surprised this place begged him to teach here. But he caught me way off guard when he asked me to attend this academy. It didn't make any sense. Why me? I've never been past Viridian City on my own, and I've only seen big cities like Saffron and Celadon on TV. Oh, I remember those. It's Viridian City. I had to accept the offer though. I couldn't stand being cooped up in Pallet Town any longer. By the way, champ, it's first come, first serve for rooms here. You better find a roommate before the other students start checking in. You've got some time, but I say you get started pronto. Plenty of other freshmen are gathered in the main lounge towards the left down the hall. Might be a good idea for you to check there first. Feel free to leave your luggage here. We'll store it up and bring it to your room once you're ready. I don't trust him. He's gonna look through my bag. That's convenient. Thanks. Alright, you leave your belongings with the hall guide. Apparently we don't have a choice in that. I don't know. I don't trust the guy with a bow tie, to be honest, so... yeah, I'm expecting to be missing at least a couple of things. Let's see. there's a lot of commotion coming down the hall. That must be the main lounge. Let's go. Ooh. Is this it? Well, well. Oh no. Not here. Not now. Look what the Delcatty dragged in. Great. Fantastic. Blue. Blue. That's his name when you play Pokemon Red, right? For your rival's name in the game. Oh my god. I gotta say, like, the artist, I actually like read and actually I think I saw one of the live streams as well, very briefly, where the artist like actually showcased the fact that when they were creating these characters and drawing these characters. But I feel like they did an amazing job at both using the existing characters within the Pokemon universe, you know, like for example, this is obviously Gary, right? But just the fact that they gave him sort of a different personality, like he looks different, but he still kind of resembles Gary. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he looks like Gary, but on the other hand, he doesn't really look exactly like Gary either. But you know he's Gary from the way that he, just his features and everything. So, they did an amazing job with that. Yeah, okay. This guy's the grandson of the great Professor Oak. Also, he's a Pokemon prodigy or whatever. And yeah, we're the same age, so people won't stop comparing the two of us. And of course, we also grew up in the same town, and we're just so lucky to see each other's face every single day. But Blue, this guy might have an unhealthy obsession with me. He's been on my case ever since we were kids. It's like his only reason for living is to one-up me on everything that I do. As usual, you're a step behind. Did you just get here? I can see it now, running after the bus, tears streaming down your face. And I was even nice enough to send you a wake-up call this morning. You'll never get ahead of me at this rate. Oh my god. We were on the same bus. Why are we racing again? I bow to you, mighty god of bus catching. Oh, hell no. He has enough hot air in his head. We don't need to fill it up with any more. So no way are we going to bow down to him. Or, you know, fill his arrogance or feed his arrogance and confidence even more. Nuh-uh. He's not getting that from me. So, we were on the same bus. I don't think he even cares. I actually want to know, like, why are we racing? Why does he make this so personal? Are we, like, the only two boys in Palatown? Is that what it is? But does this game take place in, like, an alternate universe where Ash actually decides... Because I'm pretty sure the character that we're playing is Ash, right? We're from Palatown, we know Professor Oak, and we know Gary, and we're sort of rivals as well, so... I'm pretty sure we're Ash, or supposed to be Ash, you know? We'll just ask him why we were racing again. I had no idea we were racing each other. I guess you win. What? Racing? Look, Luda. It's the only way to motivate your lazy ass. Thanks. I appreciate the completely warranted concern. I had a nickname for him when we were kids. What was it again? Butthead? I don't know. I mean, he's Gary, right? The way that you always call Gary Oak or whenever he presents himself is like Gary motherfucking Oak. Can we actually type that? Gary motherfuck. Okay, we can't actually do. Okay, we're gonna do an abbreviation. GMO. Gary motherfucking Oak. Ah, right. I used to call him Jerry motherfucking Oak. Did I just call him Jerry? Apparently I did. Anyway, the important thing is you're late, and the best rooms are getting reserved left and right. Don't tell me you haven't even found a roommate yet. True. A lot more people got here earlier than I expected. Technically, I'm right on time, but it looks like a bunch of others decided to show up before the recommended check-in hours. I wonder if Gary motherfucking Oak has already picked out a roomie. I can't believe I'm even considering him to be my roommate. But no, ditch him. Easiest choice of my life. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. I'm just going to go this way. Better hurry before you get paired up with a loser like yourself. Smell you later. Alright, GMO, get on out of here. I guess it's time to look around. There are so many students in the lounge, I don't even know where to begin. I'm at a disadvantage here. Palatown's a small place, so if there's anyone else besides Blue and me here, I'd know beforehand, and there's really no one here I can recognize. Trying not to appear like an awkward creep, because I have a feeling the longer I stare at the crowds, the more likely that'll happen. I casually stroll alongside the edge of the lounge to see who I can approach for this whole roommate business. It seems like many students have already gotten themselves acquainted with each other before I got here. And judging by the fact that it's mostly guys talking to guys and girls talking to girls, they're likely here for the same reason I am. I'm sure the longer I wait, the more difficult it'll be for me to strike up a conversation. Who looks nice and responsible? Nice and responsible? Damn, you're kind of asking for a lot here, Luda. Oh my god. I guess we're supposed to recognize these characters by their silhouettes? Oh my god. This is like this haircut. I find it really, really funny. It's like he's a freaking apple or something, you know, where there's one piece of hair that's like stuck upright and it just won't go down with the rest. I don't know. I don't remember any of these character or like the silhouettes that I can connect to a character somehow. But oh my god. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I have a gut feeling about this one. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. I approach a rather fashionable boy with white hair. Is that hair? I wonder. He dons a curiously infectious and mischievous smile while he checks himself out in a mirror. Sup, dude? Need help with something? What should I ask? I guess we'll ask for his name. He looks familiar. Brendan's the name, and Pokemon's my game. What's going on? Isn't he the starter dude in like in the generation where you play with May? Oh my god. Is it Ruby, Sapphire, and that sort of stuff? Oh my, he seems really familiar. He looks really familiar, and that white bandana on his head looks really familiar as well. But I never actually knew his name, because that's the guy character that you play in the Pokemon games, right? And I always played as a guy. So your rival in those games was always May. But I never played as the girl itself, because you get to name your own character, therefore you never choose the name Brendan for his own character, right? Or you never know it yourself. And I don't think he appeared in the TV series either. I've watched a lot, not everything, but I don't think I remember him seeing there either. But I think he is the starter guy from there, pretty sure. Well, he sure seems interested in this conversation already. I don't really feel like I need to hold back my words with this guy. Luda, from Palatown. That's in the Kanto region, right? Whoa, that's really out there. Then again, I'm from the Hoenn region, so I'm pretty far off myself. What should I ask next? I guess we'll go straight to the point, okay? Looking for a roomie? Are you looking for a roommate? Implying that we room together? Let me think about that. Oh, why not? Seems like a good guy to me. Thanks. Whoever said that. Oh, that's not an issue. Oh, it's May herself. Speak of the devil. But on an completely unrelated note, this is May. Hey, took them a while to fix that vending machine there, but I'm back. See, that's what I mean. Like, you know, she has those characteristics of May, but when you look at her, you don't immediately... I mean, you know it's May. If you're familiar with the characters and everything, you know it's May. But there's I feel like they did a great... I don't know if it's like... It's probably because they're using, quote-unquote, material that's from Nintendo in a sense, right? So they probably drew her in a way that they're not liable to get sued and that it doesn't violate copyright and that sort of stuff. But people will still recognize that she is May. And, you know, I feel like they did just the right amount of that we recognize it's May, but it doesn't exactly look like May, therefore they can't get sued and that sort of stuff or whatever. But the art is like, the characters, the way they look is really, really amazing. So, hey, she's kind of cute. Oh yeah, Luda's already starting. It looks like she's offering me some Moo milk. Moo milk. What was the cow Pokemon? Oh my god, I remember beating it in Hard Gold very recently as well, like last year. I'm good. Thanks. Suit yourself. Sorry for butting into your conversation, by the way. If Luda and I hang, we'll see you at some point anyway. And it's a good thing you came when you did. I've been dying for some moo moo all day. Oh yeah, moo moo. Brendan took May's milk, and he's chugging it like it's nothing. They seem pretty friendly with each other. I wonder if they're dating, or just friends. Wait, that's not important right now. What should I ask next? Alright, we don't want to come on too strong, like just to completely only hammer on the roommate thing, because then he's gonna think like we're one of those creeps that's desperately looking for a roommate because we know there's something wrong with us, and if we get paired up with someone worse than us, then, you know, we don't want that. So yeah, I don't want to come on too strong, so we're just gonna ask him about the hair first. I gotta say, that's some crazy hair you got there. Did you bleach it? That's actually his hat. Oh, come on, Luda or Ash. Even I knew that. Don't they have bandanas in Pallet Town or something? Oh, his hat. Wait, what? I get that a lot, but yeah, this is a hat. Maybe it's time for you to get a new hat. Alright, what should I ask next? Yeah. Now that we've sort of bounced the conversation around between multiple subjects, it's time to go back to the roommate thing. So, about that roommate thing. Oh, sorry, but you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Oh yeah, I'm pumped. That's the spirit, Brendan. We're advised to find a roomie, and reserve a room ASAP anyway. May, did you find yourself a roomie yet? I put my info in the school database. I'm going random. Dang, May likes to take chances. I like it. Makes it more exciting in my opinion. Yeesh, that's daring. You have to make sure she's compatible with you. It's like choosing a beginner's Pokemon partner. What about the girl that don't have anyone to ask them? Should they become roommateless just because they don't have any friends? I think that's just unfair. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. But what if she's a slob and causes you trouble or something? I'll manage. I've had practice cleaning up your room before, so I think I can handle anything at this point. Wait, she cleaned up Brendan's room? They're not brother and sister, are they? I'm pretty sure they're not. Because in the game, when you play the character, the male character, which is Brendan, you move into the town, Little Root Town, I believe. And May is the daughter of the professor there. And you move in, unless you know your half brother, half sister. But then I don't know what the frick the professor / May's father and my mother have been doing together. But yeah, as far as I know, they aren't related. But like cleaning, I guess they're friends. I mean, they're friends, right? So I guess it's not entirely too strange for friends to clean each other's room, I think. Haha, yeah. Wait, are you calling me a slob? Have you seen the way you eat? Standard bickering couple. Got it. Interrupt the conversation, go reserve a room, ditch him. Don't want to be rude, you know. Ditch him is also a bit rude. I'll just say like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reserve the room. I'll just go ahead and do the reservations first, I guess. Intuition increased. Cha-ching, leveling up. Sorry about that, Luda. You can go ahead first. I'll catch right up. Brendan looks apologetic. I'm sure he means no harm. I swear, if the guy were a Pokemon, he'd be a newborn Growlithe. Or a Lillipup. Something along those lines. Looking forward to seeing you around, Luda. Oh yeah, looking forward to seeing you around too, May. And not only in the month of May, the rest of the entire year too. Brendan is now your roommate. Cha-ching. I can tell right away that Brendan is an incredibly friendly and social guy. There's no way he has a shortage of friends and connections. With Brendan around, and May too, I'll have my opportunities to meet plenty of new faces. I'm sure of that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to see if it's possible to reserve a room in the residence hall on my own. Welcome back. Did you... The guide seems to be looking for something. Or someone. Great. I think I know the deal. It seems that they both want us to be here to make sure that I actually found a roommate. I can get away with a big lie as that. What a weird system. If they wanted to play it safe, they probably should have just made it random for everyone. Then again, I'm sure there are those who want to room with specific people, like hometown friends. Damn it. What's taking you, Brendan? Well, I might as well try anyway. Yeah, I found a roommate, so I'd like to sign up for a room. I see. That's excellent. We'll need both of you here in order to fill out the necessary paperwork, though. Right. I'll go get him then. I knew it. Wah! Hey, watch it! I didn't want the lines to pile up more than they already have. Who is this? Oh, girl. Misty! Oh, this is great, Misty. Isn't this like the similar way they kind of bumped into each other in the series as well? Oh my god, Misty. I rushed back towards the lounge before I could get my thoughts together, hoping Brendan would still be in the area. Thanks to that, I nearly trampled someone just now. Misty. Oh, I actually did trample someone. And this one doesn't look like she's in a good mood. Lucky me. What's with that stupid look on your face? Are you blind or just stupid? Calm down, Misty. Ouch. Definitely not in a good mood. And are you really just going to stand there and stare? At least admit you weren't paying attention, because clearly you weren't. What are you gonna do if I got injured or something? She's really pouring it on, isn't she? Are you deaf too? Say something! I'm giving up on you. Alright. You're to blame too. I don't know. That's only going to make her angry, right? But that is kind of, that's how their sort of friendship started off in the TV series. But you know what? I'm gonna be the gentleman here, and this is generally what I personally would do as well, even if was kind of my fault. I just say like, yeah, okay, sorry. I just want this awkward and strange encounter to be over as quickly as possible. So I'll just say like, yeah, my bad, and then I'll just walk away. Because if you just say fuck you and then walk away, people tend to want to continue the conversation. But if you just say sorry, my bad, and then you walk away, people are like, oh, okay, well, he apologized. That's fine. So we're just gonna say my bad. Oh, that sound was of level up. I helped the girl to her feet. I'm really sorry about that. I was in kind of a hurry and turned the corner too quickly. Dang, look at her face. Misty looks angry. She is pissed off. Are you okay? She doesn't sound too happy. I apologized already. What does she want me to do? Beg for forgiveness? I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Just try not to run over any more girls on the way to wherever you're going. The girl walked away. She actually has a pretty soothing voice when she talks normally like that. My ears are still buzzing from all that caterwauling though. I should be thankful she let me off so easily. Yo! I'm really sorry. Did you wait long? Let me guess. They need both of us in order to reserve a room. Yep. I figured. I just wanted to make some plans with May for later. May, you're killing me here. Anyway, all good now. Let's go, go, go! Brendan and I hurried back to the lobby to reserve our room. Unsurprisingly, the sign-up lines were growing longer and longer by the minute. As first-year students, we don't have too many choices for room locations. It seems rooms on the second floor are the most desirable ones, considering the upperclassmen have reserved all of them already. Brendan didn't have any preferences, so we settled on the first available room we found on the first floor. Less walking and easier to get to, Brendan quickly pointed out as he spun away from the reception desk immediately after we both signed the necessary documents. Cool, glad that's over with. May just texted me that she got a roommate match, so I want to check up on her. What? I can understand that they're good friends and everything, but like, are they like inseparable or something? Like, oh my god, I've been away from May for 5 seconds. I need to go back to her. Like, even when they're not together, they're apparently texting each other. I'll meet you at your room later, Luda. Alright, Brendan. Bye-bye. Now, what should I do? The guy did say they'll send my stuff up once the room's reserved. I might as well take the time to explore this building before I head over. Alright, exploring time. but we're gonna have to do that in the next video. Are those Eevee evolutions on the wall? I'm pretty sure I saw Umbreon on the right. Anyway, oh my god, this VN, considering the fact that it's fan made and it's free and all that stuff, is really well made, and it's amazing so far. Like, just the fact that it's in the Pokemon universe, you know. I've been a person that's been not necessarily obsessed with Pokemon, but I feel like it's been a huge part of my life. Not so much in recent years, perhaps, but I actually, not too long ago, I played some Pokemon. But anyway, it just, you know, it's really awesome to see these two things come together for me. And it's always like this kind of thing, you know. I know people jokingly say on the internet, oh, I want a Pokemon RPG and that sort of stuff, but it's just fun to see a different aspect of the Pokemon universe, even if it's fan made, and just explore different aspects of it, even if it's just a relationship between certain characters, if it's just, you know, actually you're like going to a freaking Pokémon Academy and, you know, living the normal visual novel kind of life that you would have as a character there, but then inside the Pokemon universe. That's just really cool, I think, and I really like this idea. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. This is the end of the first video so far, and I'm going to be playing through the end of the demos, which is, I'm not sure how long it is, but it isn't as long as the usual visual novel series that I played through, which is why I'm playing through this a bit earlier, because I have wrapped up some of the earlier series, which I still need to upload. But yeah, I just went on and started this a bit earlier and uploaded it a bit earlier, because I know this one isn't going to be that long. So it's just kind of to showcase it to you guys. I mean, you can download it yourself and play it, because I'll probably provide the link down below in the description. And yeah, I hope you have a lot of fun either watching or playing through it yourself, because this is really freaking cool. And you know, the more people play it and get to know about this, the better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching it, and please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and I hope to see you in the next video as well. So I hope to see you then. Peace.